Hi, good evening. I know it's pretty late and hopefully, hi, True Red. How are you? I know it's late, but I had so many things to do. But I did not, hey, I didn't want to go to bed without leaving you guys with something for today. I did put the information out about Diamond's Literary World, the Inspirational Book Club. Does she really? I love Pat Simmons. Listen, go on my Instagram page, or you can go to diamondsliteraryworld.com. I've been doing a lot of posting for Pat Simmons. She is an awesome Christian author, um, and definitely one that we're going to discuss. She's got a plethora of books, all Christian romance, actually. I never heard of Christian romance until I was introduced to this author, and I don't know how, but that leads me to one thing that I wanted to show you guys, and that was her book. My recommendation for tonight is Pat Simmons. But let me just, yes. If you look on my Instagram page, that's Diamonds Literary World, Twitter, no, absolutely not freaky. If you go on my page, you will see that I have recommended probably about 20 something of her books, and she gives the backdrop on all of them. How they came about, breakout characters who she, decided to give their own story. But first, I wanted to, for those of you who are catching this on the replay, I thank you very much. My name is Diane Rembert. I am the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is a literary blog. I went into prayer about a week ago, asking God for just some things that He would have me to do to expand my territory, as far as, thank you for joining, as far as what He would have me to do. And so I wanted to incorporate my passion, which is reading. Little by little, I will give you guys a little backdrop on my story. I've been an avid reader since the age of 11. At the age of 11, about a week ago, you know what? I can't. But at the age of 11, my school, my school developed a program, or they saw where I, as a reader, was further advanced than my fellow students. So at the age of 11, you're in the sixth grade. So what my school decided to do is every day I was sent to the eighth grade for reading. Okay. So at that point, nobody thought about, okay, well, what's going to happen, come next year. I just went, participated with their activities, the youngest in the crowd, in the classroom at the time, but, it's whatever. The following year, at the age of 12, first day of school, one of the teachers comes and pulls me out of line. He says, "You're with me." That man, for any of my classmates who happen to catch this on the replay, I'm speaking about Mr. John Smith. Mr. Smith, at that point, they had developed an accelerated class where there were seventh and eighth graders in the same class. We did the same work pretty much. And his focus was to teach us about, or he concentrated on reading pretty much, history, Black history. He was very on point. And so he introduced us to the autobiography of Malcolm X, Down These Mean Streets by Perry Thomas, Native Son by Richard Wright. He introduced us to a lot of great books. So, thus, my passion and love for reading was nurtured. So, with that being said, 30 some odd years later, here I am, avid reader. At times, books have brought me through some of the lowest points of my life. And at times, I've read up to 3 books a day. And from cover to cover, 3 books a day. So, I have, when I tell you guys that I have a vast knowledge of books, it's unbelievable. And so what I decided when I went into prayer, I asked God to expand my territory. You know, I love sharing books with readers, especially books that will enhance their life, their spiritual walk, which is very important to me. So I decided to start a inspirational book club to encourage, enlighten, enhance, inspire, motivate, all of the good stuff. Okay, so the book that we are talking about today, let me just flip this over. It's going to be Talk to Me by Pat Simmons, Christian author Pat Simmons. And as I said, that's just one of her 20 some odd books. But this is the one that was the first one I actually picked up today. So I'm great. How are you? So let me just flip this around. Okay, and here it is. Talk to Me, The Finest in Christian Fiction by author Pat Simmons. And just so you guys can see, really, let me think. I'm not going to go into detail about what it's about because I want you guys to read it for yourself. But just, it's about a Christian guy who is deaf, and he is trying to date a woman who is, I believe she's deaf as well. So it was pretty interesting because I personally don't know anyone that is deaf, but I always say have an open mind, and to their relationship and watching it blossom is pretty beautiful. So that was my recommendation for you guys today. I don't know if at some point you guys want to discuss that book. You let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. I'm going to see if she's on Periscope, which I don't think she is. I believe she's not even on Instagram. I believe she's only on. Oh, wow. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I'm looking at the love I'm getting on Twitter, and I truly appreciate it. She's not on Instagram. She is definitely on Facebook. I don't know if she's on Twitter, but if you just follow Diamond's Literary World, you will see again a vast amount of recommendations by this author. Now, we started off with the first book that we are going to discuss is going to be Faithing It by Cora Jakes Coleman. Now, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you will see that I have put it on Snapchat along with, Pat Simmons is definitely on Facebook. She also has, she has a group as well. It's entitled, I want to say, Christian author Pat Simmons, something like that. But she's out there. She's definitely out there. And so I'm gonna reach out to her and just let her know what we're doing and that we're recommending, her books. And hopefully one day I will get to meet her. And as I get to meet these authors, I will definitely share that with you guys as well. If again on Instagram and on Diamond's Literary World on Throwback Thursdays and Flashback Fridays. If I've had some type of interaction with an author, I share it on my page just to, you know, let you guys see if you haven't, if you don't know what they look like, or, that sort of thing. I some pictures or that I have of them, personal, experiences that I have with them. So do that. And if at any point you guys know of an inspirational read that you either want me to talk about or to recommend, just get that you can get to me through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Periscope, Goodreads. What am I missing? Shelfari. Uh, there's text me, call me. So okay, and we will go from there. So I just wanted to show, for those of you who may not know, the first book that we will be discussing, it is Faithing It by Cora Jakes Coleman, the daughter of Bishop T.D. Jakes. Day before yesterday, I believe, keeping it in the family, and that was purely coincidental. I recommended The Princess Within by the First Lady, Sarita Ann Jakes, of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and that book was a powerful read as well. Now, if you want to know which is the better of the two, I'm going to say Faithing It. I'm going to say Faithing It, and I want you guys to get it and find out for yourself. But I'm going to show you Faithing It, and then I'm going to show you The Princess Within. So, this is Faithing It. The Faith Fight to Your Purpose, with a foreword by her father, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Okay, followed by The Princess Within by First Lady Sarita Ann Jakes. The Restoring of a Woman's Soul, with a foreword by Bishop T.D. Jakes. So until tomorrow, I told you I wasn't going to keep you for long, but as promised, I said that I would on and recommend books. I can recommend a book a day, and I probably will, because I constantly get calls for people asking me to recommend a book here and a book there. When I get to recommending series, now you guys tell me if it's too much, but I love series. One of the series that I'm going to recommend to you, I'll just give you a heads up, is I won't give you the name of it, but it's a series by Christian author Vanessa Davis Griggs. Probably about 8 books in, but they are all powerful. They are all exceptional reads. And I'll tell you my favorite when I get there. Those of you who know me already know what I'm going to say. But we'll save that for Periscope for another day. So in conclusion, I hope that you all have a good evening. Don't forget to read and enjoy.